Rosie Napravnik on joyful victory.
You said you didn't have much fun about beyond this right now, or not?
We really haven't. To be honest with you, we know we want to try to be back here for the Breeders' Cup. So we'll, I'm not saying we definitely will not turn her out, but we may go light with her early, for the rest of the early summer, and then get serious in the fall and start trying to point to get back out here.
Is it gratifying to finally get her over the hump and get the grade 1?
Absolutely. I was starting to wonder if she was ever going to show up at the right time at the right day, because she has shown us this brilliance at times, but she's just doing everything better right now, and she handled the plane ride out here so well. Yep, she's grown up a lot mentally, because the Tappet, some of them can be a little high-strung and tough, but she has settled into herself really well. And with the good Lord's blessings, we're going to have a big year.
Larry, this isn't. Go ahead, Jay.
She seemed like, though, in the paddock, she wants to.
But she just shows you the right amount of aggressiveness, I think. She showed us she was ready, but she was very well under control. And that made us feel good, because she had been walking very calm in the holding barn and all, but as soon as we hit the rubber to turn in, then she showed us that, okay, I've come with my race face. So, no, it was very good.
Where you can Rosie make a difference on the horse?
I ran a couple of horses at fairgrounds today that she's been riding, and they didn't look like the same horse. Rosie is one of those special riders, and I tell you, it's a gift from God. What she's got, she doesn't realize it yet, but she's just been anointed with this talent. And but no, she is one of the brightest young stars in this game, I can assure you.
Larry, were you concerned at all with Gary Stevens outside of you going to the far turn?
Well, you always worry about Gary wherever, but I also know Gary is smart enough. He's not going to do something stupid just to cost us a race. He's trying to win the race. And once his horse went wide and kind of let us get in there in the first turn, and even though he came up to us down the backside, I knew he wasn't going to start trying to. It kind of surprised me watching 46-2 roll up for the half. I thought, we're really trucking, but his horse and my horse looked pretty well within themselves doing it. So and I was glad it was Gary on the horse. I'm glad it wasn't some young jock trying to make a name for himself that could have cost us both the race. And I don't know where Gary finished, but I knew he'd ride smart, and it all worked out well for us.
Knowing what's coming up here in November, how important is it to see her run that well on this track?
Well, as I told them, and when I phoned back home, she loves this track. Now, I don't know if every horse I've got would love it or not, but I think this is a great track from the mornings that I've been on it. And we sure now, after being out here a couple times, would have no qualms about bringing several more horses out here. But I mean, we used to stay away because we heard bad things about the track, but that won't be a condition anymore. I mean, we'll be glad to come out now because we know we've got a good, safe track to run on.
Great to have you out here, Larry.
Thank you very much.
Gets a perfect trip second. Oxbow into third. Delhomme on the inside.
What did I tell you after you won that last race?
San Louis Ray. He wants to buy him, yeah.
How big is this, Georgie?
Oh, it's big. It just sets him up for later down the year. It's just pretty impressive. I mean, the time. So
when he spurted clear, what'd your blood pressure do?
Well, it dropped then. I was a little worried on the backside.
Boy, when they get good on the grass, and it's a classic case.
He's impressive.
George, enjoy this.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic job.
Thank you, Mike.
From the Super Bowl to the San Luis Rey with one in between.
Yes.
Good job. He's broke the track record.
He's an unbelievable horse. He's just got unbelievable talent. He does everything. Whatever they tell him to do. For the first time he goes that far. And I mean, if he break running, I was gonna go on with him, but I don't want to go head to head with the other horse when he comes to me next to the wire. So I kind of eased back a little bit, get a little breather, and then started letting run from the 3/8.
Huge turn of foot there, and you put away Slim Shady, as you noted.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. It's a nice feeling to ride those kind of horses.
I mean, you won a starter allowance 2 starts back, Victor. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I can imagine. Win they come back and win the stake and just win the start allowance. Just unbelievable horse.
He just won going a mile and 1/2. It sure doesn't look like he's got any limitations at all.
No, he can
distance-wise.
He can go any distance. He got the speed, and also he can race too. So
Victor,
it don't have to be in the front.
Congratulations.
Thanks,
You're having
guys.
a great meet.
Thanks.